You are watching Adventure Fishing Northern Minnesota. This is the second of a 2-day trip that my friend Jim and I took to the Rainy River in early April. Day one was an amazing day of fishing for both size and quantity. The strikes were powerful, the fight and the fish intense. But it was decided that on day two, our focus would be on the larger fish, maybe even that elusive 30-inch pre-spawn walleye.
Fish on.
With water temperatures in the low 40s, water levels and clarity both good,
Here we go.
we knew that we had timed our trip perfectly. After some experimentation, we found the best all-around lure weight to be between 1/4 and 3/8 ounce. We had learned some lessons on day one, and that was to dress much more warmly below the waist. While fishing the first day, particularly later in the afternoon, the cold water would force us from the river for extended periods of time. Day two had us heavily layered, allowing us to spend much more time in the water.
That a boy. Yeah, that a quick release?
He wasn't hooked well at all.
Okay. There's a fish.
I was asked why we didn't fish from shore. Wading seemed to make a huge difference with the number of snags we encountered,
Head shake.
and it also allowed us to cast into deeper, more productive waters. Once we learned where the sharp rocks were, we adjusted our retrieval speed to avoid most snags.
Oh, another nice fish. Hooked up. That was a good strike.
On day one, Jim had his most success with a 3/8 ounce Glow Rainbow Mimic Minnow Shad by Northland. My weapon of choice was a 1/4 ounce Northland current cutter jig, shown here. I tipped it with an Authentics Pulsar 3-inch paddle tail, either the yellow-orange or pink-white color combination.
Oh yeah.
Fluorescent rabbit's anchor was added to the jig to dress it up a bit. On day two, however, I went with a homemade lure. Much more on that later.
Yeah, let's bring her a little closer.
Heavy. Very heavy.
Oh, nice. Oh, there's a nice poke. Ooh, head shakes. Nice head shakes.
Is that your biggest yet?
Yes. Oh, good grief. This isn't quite as big, I don't think. My elbow's getting sore.
That looks pretty good to me.
This is just a mere 24-inch. Oh. Oh. He's over here waiting for me.
I'm sure you've heard the old adage, larger bait catches bigger fish. I wanted to put that to the test. After trying several jig plastic pairings, this combination seemed to be the most effective. While ice fishing last winter, I experimented with many different jigs and plastics. I found that I liked the Rage Tail Swimmer the best. They seem to have a subtle movement that I could not replicate with either a homemade dragon tail or another plastics manufacturer.
Let's get in that. Here, maybe I can just... Off she goes.
Once again, we are out fishing these